ladies and gentlemen, introducing our very own beloved Eloheema.
Greetings, greetings everyone.
greetings, and healthy eatings.
Yes, and salutations to one and all.
There we go. So, obviously, we tried to do this before, but we had a few technical issues. So this is important for me because we need to have this documented for historical purposes, you know, because you have something special here, and I think it's important that we showcase this, and it will be for whoever it's determined to be for. So thank you for your time and spending this time with me and us.
No, that's cool. That's cool. Big up on you. Big up everyone that's on the line. Thank you all for supporting us.
Yes, indeed. So before I start flinging away my doing my media something, can you just introduce yourself to the folks and tell them some of what you're about?
What I'm about? I'm a singer-songwriter. I write my own songs. I believe in staying authentic in that way. I've grown up around a lot of artists, some family members that are artists. Music and acting has been a major part of my life, really. Yeah, and I'm on a journey. I'm on a musical journey, a life journey, and I'm embracing every part of it. Yeah.
Boom. Perfect. So before we go into the singing part of it, I just wanted to, you said acting. So what out of the two, why did you choose to sort of concentrate on the acting side of things? I mean, sorry, on the singing, on the musical side of things, and not the acting?
The acting side of things, there were certain things that I just refused that I wouldn't do, point blank. I just wouldn't. So it was kind of restricting myself, really. But I was more passionate about the singing than the acting. We frozen. Are we frozen up? Are we freezing up?
You frozen. So I was just hoping. Okay, you're back with us now. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did you miss?
Well, it was sort of in and out. You sounded like a transformer. I was expecting to see you grow wings and fly away.
No. The acting, I just wouldn't. There was roles that I wouldn't take. I refused to take. I wouldn't lower my standards, my morals, you know, my principles. So against, so I wouldn't take that. So I kind of restricted myself on acting side of things, but I was more passionate about the singing anyway. I was more passionate about music. Music has always been a part of my life.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Okay, so let's get into that. So, from what I understand, you know, music has always been a big presence in your life from the very beginning. Do you want to talk about that and then build up to where you ended up taking the mic yourself and was like, hey, everybody, look at what I can do? You
know? I think from small, because my stepfather was a person that had a sound back in the day. He used to be around the sounds and that. So the speaker boxes, the record boxes full of records. So, you know, I just grew up listening to records all day, every day. He used to thump them all day, every day. So I grew up listening to all different genres. I fell in love with music. And I can't even explain the love for music that I have. That I could listen to anything and hear the beauty in it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my mum's got pictures of me when I was small with microphone in my hand and these things. Yeah. It's not until I got older that I saw them and realized, wow, I've been doing this for a long time. I think when I was about 16, that's when I really took it seriously.
Yeah. What was the catalyst for that? Because, you know, I took being an international ladies man seriously, probably 15, 16, around the same time. But, you know, so what was the catalyst to set you on your
You throw me off now. You and your international ladies, man. Um, um, I don't know, really. It was maybe my first boyfriend, first ever boyfriend, official boyfriend that I'd met. He was in the church and brilliant singer, brilliant singer. And
this wasn't
I love.
Spragga Benz. Sorry to cut you. I'm just
No,
going to
it
be clear.
wasn't
It wasn't
Spragga.
Spragga. All right, cool. All right, fair enough.
No, it wasn't Spragga. But yeah. Uh, uh, he. I liked Jodeci. Jodeci was my favorite group at that time, and I learned every word of every song, and I just wasn't confident enough. So he used to sing all the time around me, and one day he just sang a song that I loved, and I just started singing under my breath, hoping that he couldn't hear me. And then he just stopped and was like, "Ra, you've got a voice. You can sing. Why are you hiding it?" Yeah, and then it just escalated from there. He took me to the church.
Yeah.
And I got into the choir and started singing from in the choir. And I haven't looked back. Yeah.
Easy. So, where do we get to the point where we are? Is it? I'm not saying where you got out of the church and into the clubs, but where you started. Where was it that you started your path singing in the reggae genre? Because of course you're talking about Jodeci or R&B and all that, and then you're in the church banging the tambourines and stuff. But of course, you know, how do we get onto reggae?
Well, with the reggae, because I've grown up in a reggae household, that was a major, big influence on my music. As much as I'd done all other genres, my love for reggae, I couldn't leave it. My spirit always told me that reggae would be the music that would get me heard. So I went along with that. I met a man called Wonder Nose who used to balance things on his nose.
Yes.
And I called him Uncle. So he heard me sing and he was like, "Look, I'm going to take you to Fat Man." And he took me to Fat Man.
Yeah.
And yeah, Fat Man, he hadn't heard me sing or nothing. Just on the whim, he said, "All right, I'm going to fling you in the deep end. I got a show I'm putting on with Winston Reedy, Dennis Al Capone, Christine Joy White." Yeah, some big names. I was like, oh, man.
Wow.
But I took the opportunity, yeah, and I got a good response. My legs were shaking like jelly. Yeah. But
was it because of nerves or that, you know, you were thinking that, okay, here's Dennis Al Capone. I'm quite sure this is Sean Paul's father. Is that what you were thinking, or was it just the nerves?
I've got Dennis Al Capone there on sitting down watching in the corner is Bunny Striker Lee. Like, these are big names for me in the industry growing up. Like, knowing these names, listening to Dennis Al Capone, Winston Reedy, all these artists. Now I'm sitting, I'm on the stage with them. My face is on the flyer with theirs. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. So
wow.
Tell me about your experience with the late Bunny Striker Lee then, because, you know, so obviously he's recently passed and that, but when you meet giants like that, magic happens. So could you go into, you know, what was the interaction like, or, you know?
Well, being at Fat Man's, really, no ladies were allowed downstairs in the kitchen. That was the men's corner. That was their area for reasoning. But somehow I was able to go down there and sit with them. They always had food waiting for me, everything. Yeah, they looked after me. I learned a lot around them,
Wow.
So my interaction with him was mostly like, you know, advice, guidance.
Yeah.
He did want to work with me, but never got the chance to, because I ended up having my daughter. So that put a little break in my musical career for a bit.
Okay. You didn't end up calling her Strikeisha just in, you know, honor
No.
of him. No? Okay.
No, no, no.
So, excuse me, you know who I am, so you know. So okay, so we go from there, and I imagine you did you sort of start the club circuit at any time, or going into dances, grabbing mics? How
No.
Wow.
My journey was kind of different. Apart from Fat Man's Club,
Yeah.
I've done Hackney Empire. I've done a show at Hackney Empire. And then I met, while being at Fat Man's Club, doing what I was doing there, I met Penguin, the comedian.
Wow.
And
yes,
he was
comedian,
he was putting on a show every Wednesday at the Cricketers Pub in Clapton. So I became part of the act. So it was me, Wonder Nose, and Penguin. So
that's
you
the
had
lineup right
the
there.
comedian. Yeah, you had the comedian, you had the man that balances things, and then you had the little singer.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I started to gain a little fan base as well, because actually people started to come out just to watch me.
Wow. Yeah.
That's when I started to realize, oh, okay, I have got something. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. That is crazy. So, oh wow. Okay, so how long? I mean, so from there, we go where?
From there, we go to trying out the X Factor.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah, I even went down that route, trying out the X Factor.
Sorry to interject, just for those who don't know, obviously this is an international thing. X Factor is another form of Rare Got Talent, right? Britain Got Talent, or them reality Rare show. Yeah. So and so got talent, and so we just wanted to put that in there just so everybody knows what I'm on. And you realized that you were obviously, or they realized that you were too big for that, because obviously I never saw you on TV, so I'm quite sure they was like, you know what, she's not singing, she's singing. We can't have that on TV, so you know.
Well, yeah, maybe that was the reason. I don't know, but I think I came there and I looked two together for them. There was nothing they could do to change me. Like I already kind of knew the kind of artist I wanted to be, and what I wanted to put out there and portray of myself. Yeah, so I think that kind of there's nothing for them to change about me there, innit? So yeah, I'm not what they're looking for, and plus it's about entertainment for them. So, I was there to be their clown, you know.
Then that's nothing you weren't gonna do. So
Yeah.
Okay then. So I mean, I'm asking all these questions about clubs and especially the club scene because when I hear your voice, as I said, you know, the whole roaring lioness thing, we hear experience, we hear a lot of influence, and it's not just reggae. I'm hearing jazz, country. I'm hearing all kind of something in your, you know, and it's a very unique singing style. So we're just trying to, you know, walk through how we get to where we are today. So we done the X Factor thing. That wasn't to be, and then
I sat down and really had a good think. I went away to St. Lucia for a break because I needed it, and in the midst of being there, with my grandfather, and that was the hold on 1 minute. That was the big problem for me because obviously that hit me. Can you be quiet, please? I'm on my interview. Oh, God, blimey.
They mean well. Children, don't worry about it.
Sorry, it's my son. All right, sorry. Oh, God.
Oh, you're gonna make me lose it.
Yeah, sorry, mum's in it. The mum duty. Where was I? Yeah, I lost my grandfather, and it made me really think about life differently. Really have a different outlook to life, and I decided, you know what, I'm not leaving this music alone. Even if I don't make it, I'm gonna try.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
gonna keep on trying. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on trying.
Hmm.
So when I came back, that was it. Basically, I just dug my heels in,
Yeah.
met a few people, done a couple of recordings,
Uh-huh.
a few tracks that went out, but I wouldn't say they're the best of Eloheema, no. I
Okay.
think now you're getting the best of Eloheema, and there's more to come with me. Yeah. But I'd say about 2015,
Hmm.
I done a show with a lady called Mitzi June,
Hmm.
and she heard my vocals, she heard my work, and she was like, "Have you done the Hootenanny?" And I said to her, "No, I tried to get on there,
Hmm.
but I didn't get no joy." And she was like, "All right, cool." She gave my name to Cecil Rubin, and I
Uh-huh.
became the opening act for a Scala Selassie.
Uh-huh.
So my career kind of blew up from there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I give thanks for Hootenanny and the platform
Yeah.
because it got me noticed on a different level.
Hmm. Hmm.
That people that didn't know of me, they got to know me. And maybe the fact that I was able to stand there on that stage and sing to them differently,
Yeah.
yeah, that connection, you know?
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, After in that time, I met Ghost,
Uh-huh. The
um,
yeah.
the artist Ghost. Yeah, I
Singing
met
Duffy,
Ghost.
yes. Uh-huh.
Yes, I did see him online just now, not long ago.
Yeah, he was there. He
Um,
was there.
I met Courtney Melody, Bushman,
Aha.
Mikey General,
Yeah.
um, Queen of Freaka, Tony Rebel. Yeah, I met some big names that gave me some inspiration, and they gave me that drive, that extra drive to keep on going, you know?
Yes.
They
Yes.
told me not to stop. Yeah, so, you know, if these big people in the industry are telling me what they're telling me, I must have something. So
No
I just
doubt.
kept on going. I kept on going, and then about ending of 2015, I met Skipper Lako.
Aha. Aha.
Um, and again, by 2000, I think early 2016, me and him were both put on an event,
Hmm.
and we both went to perform, and we just connected from there. And then our journey started from 2016. Golden Lion, I became a part of Golden Lion.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
digital production. Yeah, and it's been a beautiful journey. I
Yes.
found someone that believes in my work and believes in my dreams. Yeah, you know, he doesn't mimic me. He doesn't laugh after my ideas. Like, he actually embraces my ideas,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and we work good together. Yeah, we
Yes.
really do
That's
work
the
good
most
together, you
important
know?
thing. If there's that type of chemistry, congratulations, because it's very hard to find.
Yeah.
Yeah,
um,
very hard to find.
he officially signed me and made me First Lady of Golden Lion, so I'm an official artist of the label. Um, we're
This
starting from the
that's great.
ground up, so
Yes,
I'm so pleased to be a part of the journey and the growth of
indeed.
Golden Lion, you know? Yeah.
Yes.
And, you know, in that time I've worked with my brothers that I call my brothers Roll Sounds. So a lot
Yes.
of my
These are
instrumentals,
the producers, right?
you know, they're producers as well as artists themselves. So they're
Oh.
doing a lot of things as well. Yeah, they're bands. They're doing a lot of things as well. So
Mm. Uh-huh.
it's been a joy working with them because the instrumentals, they hear what I want. They know what I want. They know
Yes.
how to capture my voice. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
for the first
Yeah.
time I'm working with the right team of people.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Before
Yeah.
we go any further, I'd just like to play a snippet of this song "Ready" with
Okay.
you and Skipper Lako, if I may. Just a snippet,
Mm-hmm.
just to give everybody a those who don't know a taste of
Yeah.
what I've been, sipping on in terms of it's a very melodious, soothing, and magnetic voice. And again, when I hear it, it goes beyond reggae. It speaks to many different music genres, and also this is something that's coming from elsewhere, you know. So, you know, keep doing what you're doing. But anyway, we're just gonna get into this one. It's called Ready, featuring Skipper Lako. We're gonna play a little snippet. So here we go. This is the Roaring Lioness, Eloheema.
Say we ready now.
No sweet coming from the streets in the ghetto. At night the rain up in the roof for me in the ghetto. Not even shoes upon their big feet. No, don't know when the next money is gonna reach. Oh.
That was my can I get a timeline for this song, please?
2018, when we came back from Jamaica. Yeah, we recorded that. But that rhythm,
Jamaica?
It was given to us in Jamaica. Yeah, it was given to us while we were in Jamaica by Jasmine Lush from Reggae to Reggae. And it's built by Ninja Cat, an artist called Ninja Cat in Nigeria.
I'm saying Ninja Turtle.
No, Ninja Cat in Nigeria. It's you, man. Behave yourself.
So yeah, Summertime's asking. Okay, so that's called already. Eloheema featuring Skipper Lako.
Yeah.
Please tell me, because we've spoken about this off the air, but you need to share all this. The Jamaica experience. Tell me what went down in Jamaica.
Include
the mangoes.
I got to spend a little time with King Shango. Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Me and Skipper, we got invited, personal invite to his home, to David House, and we went and spent the whole day 2 days. We went and spent the whole day with him. Yeah, that was an experience, a beautiful experience. His mango tree dropped some mangoes for us, so you know I feel extra special.
Of course,
I got to use his bathroom, everything, so I was special, mate.
I'd have used the bathroom just for the sake of it, you know. Just to see if it flushes fire, you know, because it's Capleton now, you know, that anything's possible.
But it was a nice experience, actually. I'm glad I got to have that experience with him. Just to be in that vibration, the energy. Yeah, I'll do that all day, every day.
If you can share, I mean, if it's personal, fine, but give us, you know, what encouraging words did the fireman have for you?
We didn't really get to mash it out like that. Yeah, because we were meant to go fishing with him on the Friday, but circumstances happened that it didn't get to you know.
Okay, so I'm guessing he was
like the week before we were flying out. Yeah, the week before we were flying out. Obviously certain things happen which I don't, you know, need to bring up. Don't need to be repeated, you know, that's over and done with for him. But certain things happened, and obviously our time with him to be able to go fishing and hold that level of reasoning didn't get to happen. But the doors opened, so
Yes.
anytime I go out there, yeah, he told me anytime I come out there, hit him up. You know,
Perfect.
I'm always
And
welcome at David's house. Yeah, so
yeah, man. And of course,
mm,
unlike this is Eloheema's journey. Unlike Eve's journey, your fruit wasn't forbidden fruit. It was actually offered to you by, okay, so that's good. Can we? Oh yeah, let's. Whoa, we've gone way ahead of something that needs to be clarified.
go
Is
on.
the name Eloheema? How do we
Okay,
get there? Uh-huh.
that comes from the name Elohim, which
Uh-huh.
is in the Holy Torah. So I'm not going to give out my government name, but my government name, everyone used to call me L for short with my
Yeah.
government name. So I started on a journey with that name, a
Uh-huh.
musical journey, and I done a show one day in Broccoli, and the man said to me, "Your name doesn't have no impact. You've got such a beautiful voice, but
Yeah.
your name doesn't have any impact. So you
Uh-huh.
need to think about your name." And Wonder knows, being who he was, he brought me the Holy Torah and the translation for it, the
Uh-huh.
translating book for it, and said to me, "Your name's in this book. You really need to know about who you are.
Uh-huh.
The name picked you. Yeah, the name was chosen for you, picked you.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
you need." I was
Uh-oh.
kind of scared and
You're
nervous
sticking.
at the same time. Yeah, you know,
Hang
started
on.
to
You
read
just
it.
you, you just stuck on that bit. We lost you a little for that bit. You said the name was given to you or chosen for you. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
You're sticking again.
I'm here. Should I come? Can you hear me?
Okay, you're almost back with us.
All right, let
Yeah.
me come out and
Are
come
you
back
are
in.
you sure you're in England? Okay, yeah. Because folks, it's quite possible she may not be in England and might exactly be with Gringo or Don Mafia with that Wi-Fi. Anyway, lovely vibes here. This is the UK's homegrown Eloheema, the roaring lion of reggae music. Let's go. So hopefully we can get it back in nice and clear. So where we were, we're getting to where the name came from.
Yes, I'm
So
with the mafia.
yes. So all right. So there's a gentleman. His name is Wonder Nose. Now
Yeah,
as a youngster, I know who Wonder Nose is. Didn't know him personally, apart from saying hello and that. He was very friendly and all that. He used to ride around with his unicycle. And we'd always hail him up. I don't know why I knew
yeah,
his name, but I knew his name. Wonder Nose, yeah. So, but interesting enough, he just happens to be somebody who is very instrumental to your path.
yeah,
And
yeah.
of course, this is where your
And my
name comes
journey,
from.
yeah.
So we're at the point where he's got the Torah, and he's talking about how
He's highlighted that my name's in the book and it was given to me. It
yes,
wasn't, I didn't choose it. It chose me.
yes,
And I need to know who I am and who I'm meant to be.
uh-huh.
He already told me about my mouth. He told me my mouth was dangerous. He said, he says, "Don't you notice things that you say manifest? It happens. Stop talking." So he started to show me about me a little bit. Yeah, he
Yeah,
made me aware of who I was. So it was scary. It's a new adventure. Reading
yes,
this, what am I gonna find out? And what I found out was shocked. Like, wow, okay, L is a higher being.
yes,
That's the Elohims. Wow. So I was like, okay, this is meant to be my name. But
yes,
Elohim sounded like a male name, so I put the A at the end to make it a little more feminine.
yeah. Well, if you
Yeah.
ask me, it's not really that far off from your government name, which is Eloheemisha, right? Never mind. Anyway, so all right, so I myself stuck. All right, so
Yeah.
right, so to continue, we've just come back from Jamaica.
Yeah.
Where do we go, or when do we step foot in the motherland?
Oh, the motherland was just before Jamaica,
Ah,
actually.
uh-huh.
The
Okay.
motherland was the ending of November 2017.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
the motherland, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Um, myself and Skipper were booked as opening acts for I Wayne.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And
Gage and Sheba. Yeah. So, you know, that was a nice experience as well. Going
so
to the motherland.
yeah, so the show itself, you got to rock for the people. What was that like for you?
I found Eloheema.
Wow. In the
Yeah.
motherland. How about that?
I found Eloheema. That's when
Yeah.
I really found me.
Mhm.
That's when I really let go on the stage and had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I was wailing, I was screaming, you know. I'm here, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in the motherland, damn it. I'm making them hear me. That's
Yeah.
where I was at. Yeah, and I'm making them remember me.
From what we discussed originally, this
Mhm.
Africa trip came at what could be for some the worst moment of their lives. However, you were having the greatest moment of your life at what
At the worst
could have been
time.
the worst. Yeah. So amazing
It's
how
true.
that works, you know? Crazy.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And how much I've overcome so much.
Yes.
I think going out there and being able to walk with the lions showed me the
Yes.
inner strength that I had.
Hmm. Hmm.
That I wasn't scared at one point. I was more scared of being around the crocodiles than the lions.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
The lions, I felt like I was at home. I
Yeah.
felt like I'd done this before. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
So I loved I want to go back. I want to go back and do it again. I really do.
I wouldn't be. I mean, from what I hear from you and my own personal
Hmm.
experiences of being in Africa, it's as if
Hmm.
what it does for you, it sort of, I wouldn't even. It's like a battery booster. It just
Yeah.
gives you energy that you didn't even know was already there. And you it's somewhere you're projected somewhere else, and you feel
It's
like,
it's
ah,
it's an empowerment. It's an empowerment.
yeah,
But at the same time, I believe in knowing where you come from to know who you are, to know who you're meant to be.
understandable, yeah,
So
yeah,
me going there was more than just music. It was
yeah,
a spirit. It was part of my spiritual
yeah,
journey, part of my spiritual growth.
uh-huh,
That's what it was for me. It was more than just music. It was my journey.
uh-huh,
I
uh-huh,
was meant to go there. Yeah.
yeah, of course. Wow. And so obviously you go there, um, it charges your battery. So when you come here, Roaring Lion starts
I'm
to,
ready.
yeah.
I'm ready. Yeah. I'm ready
Uh-huh,
to take on anything that I had to take on.
uh-huh,
Yeah.
uh-huh.
I needed that recharge.
Yes, of course, no doubt, and I'm so glad you were able to have that recharge. We may not
Mhm.
have even been speaking today. Um, no, well, it's interesting because it's. I mean, it's the same for so many. What
Yeah.
springs to mind? Richard Pryor back in the '70s. He spoke of when he went to Africa, something changed in him. So it just has that effect. It's just interesting,
Yeah.
very interesting. Before we go any further, I'd just like to play another one.
Okay.
Uh, no more.
Okay.
And just so we can, so we can vibe a bit more, and so we can get more acquainted with
All right.
the melodious roaring lioness that is Eloheema, of course. Or if you want to go official, Eloheemisha. So, all right. All right, then, so let's roll out this one. It's a Metro mix again. All right. I heard this one was actually voiced in early 80s, but we'll go there afterwards, right? That's the rhythm's bad, man. Bad.
I don't wanna cry no more. No more tears rolling down my face. I don't wanna cry no more. Yeah, I found my happy place. For a while, I felt broken. Black and blue, torn, never knew what to do. Oh, I felt all alone, and then came you. Oh, you brought a burst of light into my life. Oh, baby, it's true.
Okay. I'm gonna get it messed up. I'll not stop if I carry on. I don't know if I said this before, but it's like when I hear stuff like this, listening to your voice, and you know, it was a great rhythm as well, and everything just gels so well. It's like, for me, you don't get to listen to a song like this and be all cool or even have a smile on your face. This is the type of song you listen to, you put that ugly in your face. You know what I mean? You can't, nobody can listen to this and be like, that's nice. It's like, raw. You know?
Wait till you hear the dub version.
Oh boy, I can imagine the stinking bass.
Yeah, I've got a dub version. I
Wow.
forgot to send it to you, actually.
Oh, wow.
I've got a dub version of it.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, I've been all over the place recently, but I'm waiting for my Eloheema rare so I can get my playlist sorted so I can be listening to that all the while, all over the place. Speaking of, is there an album in the pipeline?
Yes, there is. There is. I'm not gonna say when it's gonna be out, because I'm still working on it.
Yeah.
Always restructuring it, you know. Might put this song in and then say nah. You know. I've got a few songs that I still gotta record. So yeah, I've just been working. So I've been working hard towards my album. I will be officially releasing a single from it soon called Help My People, which the video's already out. It's on YouTube. That was recorded before I went to Gambia. Yeah. It's been bubbling for a little while, but you know, I haven't officially done anything yet.
Okay. Well, that's all coming. We know. Who are there any? All right. So of course we've got what are they called again? What's the producers? I've written down. I can't find where my notes are. Where them Neil? Where the hell did I put? Never mind. So Golden Lion is putting it together, correct?
Yeah.
Lovely. So producers and collabs. See, somebody answer that. Collabs. What do we do? If we can, if I can ask, by the way, because I don't know. You might
no, that's fine. At the moment, the only collab that's on there is myself and Skipper Lako.
Yeah.
I have got a few collabs in the pipeline. One with my family member called Teach. She's gonna be on a remix of one of my tracks. In the near future, Junior Dangerous.
Yes.
I'll be doing a little collab with him. And Sonia and a few others. Shango, hopefully, fingers crossed that will happen. You know, Aisha Blender. Yeah, so I've got a few collabs in the pipeline.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Also, right now, as of you know, maybe a month back or so, or maybe even before that. You guys, Roaring Lion, you've put on a showcase that showcases new and upcoming UK talent.
Yeah.
Would you want to speak to us about that, and what can we look forward to?
Well, from 2016, we've been putting on our own events. You know, we realized in this industry, you know, if you're not part of a little clique, you don't get looked at. Yeah, so you just have to set up your own platform. And myself and Skipper, what we done was we both had the same idea, so we just both put the idea together, and it started with his actual Earth Strong event. That was our first ever event in 2016. Was for his birthday. And, yeah, from there it just propelled. Like, we saw the outcome. We had the nice little. Quite a lot of artists came out and support us.
Wow! Yeah.
Yeah. We had Michelle, Melody. Oh, God rest her soul. Junior Frost. That's the last performance he ever done. Was at our event.
Whoa!
Yeah. We had Amelia. We had Skipper Lako himself, myself, JJ Born to Sing, Mandy, Bandino. I'm trying to think of who else. We had quite a big lineup of artists that came out. So, yeah, quite a lot of artists came out. And because I know a lot of different variety of artists, from different genres, like not just reggae. I know hip hop artists, grime artists. I know a lot of, you know, drill artists.
You would,
yeah, yeah, dancehall artists. Yeah, so you know, a variety of artists come out to support us, and then I think the next event was my birthday, which was after that, and then it just started to propel after that. Then we started to put on Selassie's Earth Strong. We started to do an event and make it every year.
Yeah.
So we put on an event for Selassie. Yeah. So it's only this year that we didn't get to do it because obviously COVID and everything. Yeah. But we had our last show was October just gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice little lineup. The music was on point and the talent was on point.
Yeah. So the next one that we're doing is for my birthday. Which I have the honor of having Candyman to come and bless my night with me. Yeah.
I don't think they're ready for that one. I don't even know if you are.
I'm not going to disclose the artist because I want to make it a surprise, you know. I've got a whole lineup of artists. Yeah. I'm trying to coax my son to perform as well.
Oh, wow. That would be nice.
Yeah. But, yeah. And then obviously I'm doing my own other people's shows as well. Yeah. Because that doesn't stop. It hasn't stopped for us.
Of course. Yeah.
So we've got an event on the 23rd of this month, which is going to be streamed via Jamaica. So we're on that, myself and Skipper Lako, we're part of the lineup on that. And then we're part of a lineup on the 29th of December for Journey to Gambia. That's to raise money for the children in Gambia.
Okay.
And help, you know, build up whatever they need in the schools, water, books, you know? Yeah. So I've been a part of that event since 2018, since we came back,
Okay, great.
I've been part of Journey to Gambia,
It would seem like the next time you go to the motherland, it'd probably be Gambia, right?
Well, yeah, but I'm not restricted to Gambia. I want to go and see everywhere.
Of course.
Because everywhere's got a story to tell.
Oh, no doubt, yeah.
Yeah, everywhere's got a story to tell, you know?
Yeah.
I'm honoured that I got to meet the 8th generation of Kunta Kinte's family in Gambia, though.
The Kintes, that lot was from there.
I went on the islands, Jufre, and we went to James Island. We had that whole experience. But I know Nigeria's got their own story. I know Ghana's got their own story. So, you know,
yes, they do.
I want to learn the story. I want to know.
may not want to learn it from them Nigerians. But yes, what was I saying again? No, I
You
shouldn't
have
say that.
no
You know what?
behavior.
That sounds worse than how I meant it. That sounds worse than how I meant it. I didn't mean it that. But anyway, that's funny. Can I ask? Again, this may not be something you want to share out there like that, but what was the did you have, or what was your spiritual enhancement, or what was your spiritual experience in the Gambia? I don't think we've covered that. Or would you care to share that? Maybe that's personal.
My experience,
like, did you experience something new, like spiritually, that was like, whoa?
Yeah. I became connected more to the ethos.
I see.
That's the only way I can put it. Yeah, I became more connected to the ethos. Yeah, so you know, my gut feelings, all of these things became heightened.
Yes. We've spoken a few times, and I don't know that you are very intuitive and even empathic. You know, you're very your spirit don't rap. You're very, very, very tuned in. Your gut feeling will tell you all kinds of something, and it's you know, you hit the volume kind of high on that note. So I guess being in Africa would have just heightened all of those senses for you.
Yeah.
I
think being away from the UK itself. Yeah, because it's not until I came back to the UK that I realized, wow, I live in a negative country. It's so dreary and everyone's just miserable.
Yeah, it's full of it.
Yeah, so I've got to find my happiness in the midst of all of these miserable people.
Yes, indeed.
So it taught me, I can't even say how much I learned, but it taught me so much about me and about life.
Wow.
And the way I view life.
Of course. So I'm, you know, imagining hopefully one day there'll be a book and a movie about all this. You know. You know, so now Lathan plays Eloheema, and hopefully she can get your English accent right, but Americans usually suck at that. But
you know what? The only person that you could get closest lookalike to me is Tara J.P. Hampton.
Yes, that is true. That is true. I believe, I can't remember which one, but I'm quite 100%, I'm sure Spragga might have shouted her in one of his songs. So I think there's a very good chance. Yeah.
He's saying he's been watching.
Okay, so in terms of Golden Lion,
yeah,
what else, if you can say, can we look forward to coming out of the camp, or are we concentrating on your project first before, you know, we're for anything?
No, we're not working that kind of unison kind of thing. So when my single goes out, it'll be mine and a Skip Aleko single will be going out. So you'll be getting one from both of us. Yeah.
I see.
So that's how we're gonna be working it. So you know, no one don't get left out or nothing. You know, so it's a partnership.
Yes.
We work together. We have meetings constantly. We're forever talking about music to the point sometimes I'm like, oh, all right, I need a break. But I'm glad I'm able to sit down and talk with someone that sees my vision as well as me seeing his vision.
No doubt.
And yeah, and we kind of have the same kind of ideas. We're not very far from where each other's thinking.
Yes.
So it works, yeah. Even like instrumentals. Right now, I've had a lot of instrumentals coming at me, so I've got a ton of work.
That's good.
Ton of work to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
New songs to come.
So we could probably safely assume that you two have this reggae Ashford and Simpson type thing going.
Yeah. Ashford and Simpson. Yeah.
So that's all right, baby.
That's my brother for life, man. That's
Yeah,
my brother for life. Seriously, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I give thanks to him.
Uh-huh.
He's invested a lot in me.
No doubt. And I think you're very fortunate. Speaking of the year, it seems like the timeline, in terms of the timeline, when he comes into the picture musically and all that, he comes at a right time because you're able to support one another on all kinds of different levels. It could be safe to say that if he wasn't there, we could be talking about some different circumstances at this point. So I think it's, you're so blessed, I think, to have that situation popping off. So salute to him, and of course all the best. And we're here to, of course, push as much as we can everything that you guys are doing. So yes. So I will ask a media question, which would be so in an ideal world, dead or alive, can you give me 3 artists, reggae or not, that you would love to work with? Excluding Loretta Lynn and them lot. And Patsy Cline and
I'm done with you. I'm trying to think and you're just throwing me off. Marcia is one. Marcia Griffiths is one. I've longed to want to work with from
Queen
a
of the
little girl
world.
now. I'd say somebody that's dead. Do you know Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson. I would have loved to have worked with him. Yeah, his creativity was out of this world.
Yeah. One of my first relationships happened basically because Michael wasn't interested. There's a young lady, her name was Vanity back in the day, and we got, Michael weren't even on it. So that's how I just went through, and I was in there. Oh, man. So respect Mike,
I can't leave it to 3 because there's so many people I'd love to work with.
There are so many, but
there's so many that have inspired me, and I just love what they bring to the table. I love their influence in the music.
Yes.
There's so many people. Patti LaBelle, Al Green. Yeah, James Brown. Do you know what I mean? All these kind of people I would love to have worked with.
Indeed. I don't think you might have wanted to work with James. I don't think you would have wanted to work with James Brown right after he shot his wife. But maybe before that. 60s James Brown I'd go for if I were you.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah, James Brown. Even down to like I was on Don Newt's live and he was playing some Boy George and Rick Astley and all these things. And I was like, oh my God, these are songs I used to listen to growing up. So all of these people have actually been a very big influence on my music. And I try and incorporate not just the reggae feel, but the R&B, the hip hop, the country and western, the bluesy, jazzy sound. Yeah. I'd love to do a little classical. Wow. Yeah, I'd love to try my hand at. Why not?
That's what, again, going back to your upcoming album or any future work, do you think, or can I ask, because I don't know, Rick is gay. Who cares? Oh, sorry. What was it?
I wouldn't know. He answered me.
All right, Importer. Do we have any other music genres popping up on the album or future works? So we're talking Afrobeats, I guess, or even R&B, all that. You know what I mean?
I've got like a little kind of garage kind of Afrobeat kind of feel track that I done a few years back that didn't get the promotion that it really deserved, to be honest. So I'd like to kind of revamp that up. Give that a revamp. I'm not putting myself in a box because I love all different genres of music. So I come from St. Lucian parents, so soca's another influence in my music. As I said, I like a little hip hop. There's the little side of Eloheema that hasn't come out yet.
Don't read that Metro Mix message.
I'm not listening to Metro. Yeah, because Metro has no behavior. I saw when Junior said he started already.
This one was funny though. But yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I'm open to working with different kind of producers. So
yes.
in all different genres, yeah. So
I personally
classical, hot, rock.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
I
don't mind doing a little country western.
Yeah, why not? I would love to hear a little jazz because your voice to me is jazz all day. So, it's just not the typical reggae. So, and that's what makes it so magical in the reggae dancehall genre because we don't have that element that I know of in reggae. You're the first.
But then I hear that.
Yeah.
In Marcia, in her vocals, I hear a little slight bit of that in her vocals. I hear that in Judy. I hear that in Kalisa. I hear that in so many of the artists. I hear it in their vocals, and those are the artists that, if you listen to their music, you actually get the raw, authentic sound of them. You don't get the auto-tune and all of that on their vocals because it actually distorts their vocals and makes them sound like they can't sing.
That's a good point.
So that's what I learned about my voice as well.
Yeah.
That I can't work with anybody because there's some people that the first thing they want to do is fling auto-tune on my voice. And I've had that done to me and they had me in tears when I heard the track.
Yeah, no, it's not even a joke.
Yeah.
It's
heartbreaking when it makes you sound like, wow, hold on, but I hit the note perfectly. Now it makes it sound like I went off, oh no. Yeah,
it will make somebody like you sound like you don't have good Wi-Fi connection.
Like I'm using Flow, yeah.
No, but as you say, yours is the type of voice you do not do that with because there's no need. This is what you were talking about when it came to the X Factor.
Yeah.
There was very little that they that they could actually mold because it's there already.
Yeah.
You don't touch that.
Yeah.
What you said about Marcia, that's a good point. Marcia is everything. She's, like I said, king of the world. I mean, queen of the world. So yeah, yeah. But I mean, that's so great. Again, your contribution to the music, and again, there's so much more, and the magic. I mean, I'm just so glad that you've survived all of the things that you and overcome all of the things that you've had to overcome to get to the point where you are, which is very influential to a lot of younger people if they understand and know your stories, especially you surviving through your struggles. And and your story so far has been laced with a whole heap of names that have been instrumental, and these people are with you, they're championing you and they're cheerleading you, and that's usually the path of the hero in any like superhero movie or whatever. It's always these, people popping up to give you a push, as they had. None of these people came out of nowhere. They had the same thing.
I was lucky to have like mentors like Bunny Striker Lee.
Yes,
man. Junior Frost, aka Oxygen Man. Also Joy Mack, the late Joy Mack as well.
Didn't you say that you had some family members with some singing?
Yeah.
Forgot to mention that, didn't we? Yeah.
My step cousin is Victor Romeo Evans.
Yes.
He's an actor as well as an artist, and he married to Janet Kay,
the Queen of Japan.
The Lovers Rock artist, yeah. So,
yeah. Amazing. So
and
you
then
had that.
I've got the connection with my daughter. My daughter, yes, my connection with my daughter's family now is Everton Blender, Asha Blender, and Coco T. They're my daughter's cousins, yeah. So, yeah, the connections is there.
Wow. So with Romeo and Janet Kay, was that there from the get-go or from what point in your early life?
From the age of 2.
Wow.
Victor's been around. Yeah, wow. So he was the inspiration for acting. He was the inspiration for me taking up performing arts.
Yes.
A big inspiration. Also, a singer called Derek D. Williams as well, which is my stepfather's cousin as well. Beautiful voice. So for me growing up, I'm looking in the record box and these are the albums that I'm seeing. Yeah. I want one of them.
Of course.
I want one. I want my face on one of them. And that's what always stuck in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even sitting down listening to their songs all the time, like I'm not allowed to touch the records. But when they're out and you had to do it neatly, you know, without scratching the record and everything. Yeah. Because that was my joy.
Indeed.
That was my joy. I had my favorite artist that I used to want to listen to all the time. And obviously, when my stepdad's playing music, I can't come and do a request and money pull up to him, can I? So, you get me? So, you know, when there was no one in the house and it was just me, I used to go for that record box. But he actually knew. He actually knew I was going for the record box. He knew it was me.
We always know.
He knew it was
the
me.
record collectors, we know.
No matter how I put it back exactly where he had it, everything, he knew it was me.
Yes, of course.
But these are all the influence for me. Big major influence of music for me, which even if I get an instrumental now and it's like a Lovers Rock instrumental, I'll go and listen to Janet, I'll go and listen to Carol Thompson, I'll go and listen to Jean and Irombo, you know, I'll go and listen to those females, even the men, I'll go and listen to them.
Yeah.
You know, just to get a little inspiration like, okay, how should I tackle this rhythm now?
Of course.
You know? Yeah. Wow. So that's maybe why I sit the way that I do on certain rhythms and it sounds old school, but it sounds today. Because they use them as a marker.
Yeah. I hear this is quote unquote new music, but it does not sound new, even though we know it's new. That's the killer. And it doesn't sound old either. So when I say it doesn't sound new, I'm not saying it sounds old. It just sounds like, wow, this has been sitting there and I've just discovered it, but this is comes from, you know what I mean? So that's amazing. Just wrapping up a taste, you know, you did speak about your acting, you know, from when you were a lot younger.
Yeah.
And, okay, bear with me when I say this. You know, certain movies that come along and you see in a movie, let's say somebody might be presumed dead in a movie, right? And then a sequel or something pops up, miraculously, they're alive, and it's another whole leap of story. So we're going to just put this out there. You never know. Thoughts are things, you know, words have power. I heard a rumor that they are going to sort of reboot or revamp or do a sequel to, but we were wondering if you were going to be open to audition for a specific part. Apparently, they're trying to get Shotters 2 on the road, and, you know, there's... Would you be open for playing somebody who works in a jeweler's? Just asking. Anyway. I'm sorry. would you be open to coming back to the field of acting?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Funny enough, saying that before COVID happened,
Yeah.
I actually did get in touch with my acting agent,
Okay.
my old acting agent, and was meant to schedule a meeting with her, and then we had the lockdown.
Yeah, that.
So yeah. So it has been in my mind to go back and maybe explore that side of me as well.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Well, if I do, I prefer maybe to do more theatre. I like the theatre more than the actual TV screen. I think the theatre for me is the audience. That feel of the audience is there. You get the response, you get the laughter. If that was funny, you get the laughter there and then.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Yeah. And I think maybe because I'm so used to the stage now.
Of course.
You know?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. All right. So I'm going to play one more. Actually, I've got a few more. But just one more. So again, so we can, because again, I think it's important. Not all of our UK talent in particular gets showcased. And obviously this is my pleasurable duty because again, we're coming damn near from the same gene pool in terms of demographic of where we're from. We're from the same area and the same era. So, family type thing. So, so I was going to play this one and I need you to give me a timeline and the information behind it, i.e. producers, rare-te-te.
Okay.
Right, let's roll.
Children dying, mothers and fathers crying, war and violence in the world that we live in today. So much questions, but no answers. That's why the children's minds have gone astray. So much corruption and manipulation. The freedom of the mind is on its way. Education, knowledge, and wisdom will show us the path to take. Peace, love, and unity is all that we need. Oh yeah, I said peace, love, and unity is all that we need. Oh yeah.
We need to end this COVID something so we can go out a road again. So that's peace, love, and unity.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's missing from some movie soundtrack. But anyway, as you were saying,
that was written in 2011-12, and I didn't officially. I done a recording of it, but the studio that I used, I wasn't too happy with how it sounded and everything. So I went around singing the song, getting a feel for it. The response I got was a nice response. And then I started working with Skipper, obviously, and then went and re-record a lot of my work. And that rhythm is actually a Royal Sounds rhythm, which they had built. Yeah. So that's an out there rhythm. It's got Anthony B on it and quite a few other artists on that rhythm already. So yeah, so I contacted them and spoke to them and asked them, look, I've done a track. Can I put it on your rhythm? They listened to it and they were like, yeah, I like it. Yeah, so the best thing I done was go and actually record it with them.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
indeed.
that's the recording that you heard with them.
Yes.
So they've mixed it. Obviously, that's not a final mix. So for my album, there will be the final mix on there and mastered and everything. Yeah.
Aha. So I guess to the whoever the hell originally recorded that song, we give them some of this.
Yeah. Well, what I learned, is not everybody can record certain singers.
Understandable. Yeah.
That's what I did learn.
Yeah.
You know, certain type of singers.
Yeah.
You know, how they might record one type of singer is not how they can record my voice. My voice is very full.
Yeah.
And very round. Yeah. So you have to know how to capture my voice. Otherwise, if it's not captured right, we can't do nothing with it.
Yeah. As we already spoke about the whole, let's say, for instance, the auto-tune culture.
Mm-hmm.
If that's what you're used to, a whole bunch of that, it's going to be difficult for you to actually record somebody who is a true, sincere vocalist, because you won't know what the hell to do with that, because you just don't understand. Just leave them to it. But
exactly. So it's taught it. The journey hasn't always been a good journey, the music journey. There's been highs and lows along the way in the journey, you know. The musical journey is not all. You have to have a strong back.
Oh, 100%.
You really do.
It's not a joke,
and you really have to have tough skin.
Yeah.
I think even more as a female in the industry than the men, because, you know, you got to fight. It's a different level of fighting to be heard and seen and keep your head above water and, you know, to gain the respect from the men as well, because, you know, you got to stand your ground with them.
Indeed.
So in that, it's taught me a lot, but at the same time, it's taught me how to be self-reliant and to do for myself.
I was just about to get there, hence Golden Lion. So to hell with you, man, them and the industry of gatekeepers. You just do your own thing, and whoever wants to listen and resonate with your music will, because those are the people that will love you.
That's
versus the popular stuff. So
that's how I've been looking at it. And once upon a time I used to run down the DJs, you know, play my music, you know, can I get your email? Now I don't. Now I don't. Everyone comes to me now.
Yeah, there you go.
My work is speaking for itself.
No doubt. Yeah.
And that's what matters, that I know I'm doing something right.
Indeed.
You know, the people that were the biggest critics around me, they have nothing to criticize. Like, they're waiting for the criticism there, and it's like nothing. Okay, cool. That means I'm doing something good. So, yeah, you know, not from the rhythm, how it's mastered, how it's mixed, how my vocals are placed and everything, my backing vocals, working with raw sounds has built my confidence as well.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, working with them, because I wasn't an artist that would do backing vocals before. On my tracks, I'd wait for somebody else to do it. But at that time, that was a hindrance in my work as well, because that was slowing down my work rate, waiting for others to come and do.
Yeah.
You know, so I had to learn to come out of that scared zone and my comfort zone and, you know, just explore.
Get your Frankie Paul on.
But it's easy for me to sit there and do it when Skipper's doing a track. I can, you know, do harmonies. But when it's for me, like, it's like, but now I love it.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm loving the journey. Yeah, I'm loving the journey because I'm learning more. I'm exploring more. I'm not a freestyle artist, but Skipper's got me freestyling. He's got me coming out of myself differently. So even down to, like, he heard me DJing something, like pretending that I could DJ. I thought I was Lady Soul for a little bit, you know, and and he was like, no, come on, you got something.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Home in on it. So that's where I'm at now, trying to explore the other sides of me.
Yeah, even talking, I mean, you're just talking. You got a Tanya Stevens talking voice. So I know you can DJ.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm not one that's going to bully you into it, but you know.
That's not happening right now.
You probably think, oh, didn't know that. I sound like Tanya Stevens. Okay, so, all right. So I'm going to say this for the sake of, I mean, I always say this on every single episode, and I really do. I'm very grateful that you've decided to spend your time here with me, as, of course, you know, time is the one thing that you spend that you can never, ever get back or retrieve. So I really do appreciate, I was going to say appreciate, but I know you don't like that one. Appreciate love. Yeah, I do,
Yeah.
I do appreciate love, the fact that you've come on the platform, and always welcome to be on here. We love vibing anyway, all the rest. And we love your stuff, and we are looking forward to more. And, you know, it's a great journey. I think all of the negativity and the bumps that you've had to overcome, I think those are all of the things that have made you stronger, and they're all necessary. I mean, we spoke about this off the air.
Side. Yeah, I've come out the other side, and I'm grateful to the Most High for the guidance that he walked with me every step of the way. My faith became stronger. If I didn't believe before, I really started to believe, and it's not even believe anymore. I know.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm a walking testimony for what the Most High has done for me.
Yes.
And if I can be that within my music for others, to uplift them and show them that no matter what is thrown at you, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. We might not see it as we're going through these situations, you know, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Once you come through, you have to give thanks.
Indeed.
First of all, you have to give thanks that you've come through that.
Yes.
But you have to see the lesson that you had to learn as well.
Yes.
Because everything is a lesson, and I had to learn a big lesson. I had to let go of a lot of people that I thought were going to be on my journey with me. I had to let them go because they was not for the journey.
No.
Not for the journey. And
no.
I had to grieve. That's what I had to do. Grieve the loss of these people, because the love that I had for them, but they didn't have that for me. But I'm not saying it's a bad thing. These are the things that strengthen me. These are the things that make me the better person each day, and keep me going and keep me focused, and keep that drive. Yeah, that I don't give up. My daughter's looking at me now. My daughter's watching me now, you know.
Indeed.
When I do have my low moments, and that industry can be a lot sometimes, you know. Sometimes there's a lot of negativity. And, you know, my daughter a few days ago came to me and she was like, don't you dare give up.
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
Hell no.
Don't you dare.
Nah.
And hearing her say that gave me that extra kick, like, right, if she wasn't watching me before, she's rarely watching me now.
Oh, they're always watching. These kids.
Yeah, but you know, you know what it is? They never get the chance to actually, you know, like when we do our shows, they're in nightclubs, they're in pubs, they're in places that our children can't really get to come and stand there and see. So she sees all the preparation before that. You know, she sees me sitting there writing the songs. She hears me playing about with it, the melodies and whatever. Majority of the time she's there in the studio when I'm recording it.
Yeah.
There's a few of my tracks she's actually done backing vocals on. So, you know, she's been a part of the process. So the only part of the process that she doesn't get to see is Mummy on the stage.
Yes.
Yeah, so with COVID happening, it actually works in a benefit for her. Yeah. That she's here, she's watching Mummy every step of the way. Like, you know, sometimes I have to say to her, shh, because she knows word for word each track of mine and Skipper's. So she will sing right through, and she doesn't know to, like, under the breath, so no one knows. Yeah, but you know, that inspires me to keep going. The fact that my son's taking up music inspires me to keep doing even more. Yeah.
So spoiler alert.
And then
Eloheema
with
Junior
brothers,
and Eloheem is coming out there. Is that what we,
yeah. So, well, that's what I'm on now, right?
Yeah.
Like, I've been blessed with brothers like you, like Junior Dangerous, furthermore inspiration, furthermore teachings, Brother Junior, he drops some gems at times when he talks to me. He drops some gems, and I'm thankful for every gem he drops. I grab them
He's
with both hands and I embrace them.
a walking encyclopedia of knowledge and experience that, it would be so beneficial to artists if they were hit him up and people like him who's definitely walked that journey. And this is partly why I have the platform that I have, to highlight for a lot of people out there. If you want to walk this musical path, hit these people up, speak to them.
For real. I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot watching your interviews. I've learned a lot from watching you and Don You, Mr. Pepper, Galaxy P. Every one of those interviews, I've learned something. They've taught me something. And I'm happy. I'm happy to embrace every part of it. I've been around a lot of artists where people give them a little gem and they don't want to take it because of their egos too much or there's too much pride. No, I want to learn. I want to learn. I want to be a better Eloheema tomorrow than I was today.
Indeed.
I will never stop growing. It's about growth. For me, and I will never stop growing into the artist that I'm meant to be. Every day I'm going to keep on growing. So right now I'm trying to teach myself how to play the piano.
Whoa.
I used to play a clarinet at school. I can't blow them air no more like that. I smoke too much ganja. But yeah. But for me it's learning other skills. I can't limit myself.
No doubt.
I can't limit myself and put myself in a box. I think what I've gone through in life has taught me that, just go for what I want.
No doubt.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Yeah.
We can't watch their face because opportunities, they're not exclusive to one person. They are just opportunities. An opportunity could be offered to you first and you walk straight past it. Somebody else will walk and open that door.
Exactly.
So you need to be the one creating and opening the doors for yourself, and knowing that regardless of how hard things may be and how the industry, quote unquote, and all that is, you just keep going anyway. The one thing that keeps you on the path is you're knowing that you know where you're going to go. It's easier, I would say. I mean, you'd probably say it's probably difficult, but I would assume it would probably be easier for you rather than me, because when it gets to those darker periods, you got that gold tooth. I'm totally in the dark. I can't see nothing. With this, it's just teeth. You got the gold tooth coming, like, so you're nice. I'm the one with the problems, Anyway. Sorry, I can't hit myself. Oh boy. So anyway, okay. So again, I'd like to thank you and express my gratitude. I'm going to play another one, and this was the one that you said that there was a video of, right?
Help my people.
Yeah, help my people. Yeah. So this is the when was this written?
So Help My People was written in around 2016.
That's amazing. Because
it was written then, but it wasn't to that instrumental.
Okay.
It was to an instrumental called Rock On. I don't know what happened, but I done my track and Eloheema became a little bit of an issue somehow. I don't know. So my track didn't go out with everybody else's. So I loved the track so much, and I thought there's a message in this.
Yes.
I didn't know what the message was, but there's a message in this.
I know what the message is, all right.
And what happened was because it was a Gregory Isaac rhythm that they had already.
The original one.
Yeah. So what I done, because I already knew one of Gregory Isaac's sons, Now, I spoke to him and played him my song and everything, and asked him if I could have the go ahead to do an Eloheema version of the instrumental.
Yeah.
And I got the go ahead, and here we go. The cool. I've named it the Cool Ruler Rhythm. In honor of Gregory Isaac. Yeah, in honor of Gregory Isaac, I've called it that. Plus, someone nicknamed me the Cool Ruler, so
yeah,
that's another reason why. But yeah, that's how that instrumental came about. I sang the song to Roll Sounds, and I said, look, I need to keep it as close to that, but give me a twist.
Yeah.
Make it new. And when I came back to the studio and I heard the instrumental, I was like, oh, yo, that's grimy. Yo, they know what I'm like. I stand there and I'm like this.
Yeah.
They know. They can tell you. They never see me. They play an instrumental for me. I'm just, they know, yeah, okay, that one she likes. Yeah. So, I recorded with them, and then Skipper was like, okay, we've got to do some videos. What tracks are you doing videos for? And I said, help my people.
Help my people, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm happy that I've done that. My daughter's on the backings.
Wow, okay.
She's on the backings with me on there, and she's actually one of the main characters in the video. Yeah.
Because I was going to suggest you reshoot the video, because this song resonates very heavily with me, because recently was my birthday. And I couldn't go nowhere. I was supposed to go to Miami and floss, and I had to sit out in my yard in a fetal position, rocking back and forth, you know, repeating, help my people, help my people. My eyes were all over the place. So I thought that would be a fitting video for the type of climate we're in right now.
Oh, God, sir.
You know, this Jack Daniels ain't helping. Help my people. Yeah. So
no, it's not helping. It's not helping.
All right then. So we're gonna go into this one, and I just, you know, I love this. So it's on YouTube now. Yeah.
Yes.
Lovely. Okay. So once people get to see this, everybody knows exactly what to do. Do you have your own YouTube channel?
I do, but I will post it back up on my Instagram, so anybody that follows me, they can see it. Yes. Actually, if you go on my Instagram, on the actual
story business or whatever.
Yeah. I did put the link for my for people to subscribe to my actual channel. But then as well, they could subscribe to Golden Lion too, because I am part of Golden Lion. So I'm trying to build up both of the subscription for both. Yeah.
No doubt. Okay, I think after once we get past the Shotters Part 2, I think the subscribing numbers will be all up there. So here we are.
But I think it is Eloheema Naphtali.
Yes, it is.
Skipper, can you please confirm that for me?
It is. No, I subscribe, so that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So to subscribe, just look for Eloheema Naphtali.
There can only be one Eloheema in the world. Nobody be that bold.
No, but Eloheema's got a few channels. I found out. I got a few. Yeah. I don't know how comes. All of a sudden, like, I got a bag of channels on there. I don't know how. But yeah. But Eloheema Naphtali, I'm trying to build up that one.
Okay. No doubt. All right then. So, let's roll with this one. I'm gonna play a snippet, and then man. So again, thank you. This has been a great share. Crazy vibes. I've loved every second of it. Of course, we spoke before. I was somewhere, but I'm somewhere else now. So, thank you.
Same here.
All right then. So boom. Let's roll.
Wrong song.
What?
Wrong song. That's the wrong song. You played that one already.
What on there?
Help my people. You need to leave the Jacks and his Daniels alone.
Hang on a second. Hold on. You know what? You're right. I'm on the wrong. Yeah, sorry. All right. Yeah. Sorry. Wow. This don't look good for my international ladies' man resume.
Jack Daniels, man.
You're not wrong either. You know, this is the fire one. Since I'm speaking to you, you know.
You see, that's why.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. See, this is what I'm saying. Help my people. This is exactly the point. I need help too.
Need help.
So this is the thing.
Almighty God of creation, hear I cry. Hear the voice of your servant, our Father.
I'm gonna tell you a story about a little girl. Her mama sold her soul for diamonds, rubies, and pearls. Name was her with no talent to pursue. The devil told a lie, told her the truth was untrue. She was a slave to the system, idolized the dark side. Crack cocaine and heroin destroyed a beautiful mind. Now she's crying out, 'cause the life's a mess. She's living a life to die. Now she's hiding blood. So Lord, help my people. Oh Lord, set them free. Oh Lord, help my people from bondage and captivity. Oh Lord, help my people. Oh Lord, set them free. Oh Lord, help my people from bondage and captivity.
So I mean, this takes me to childhood, like Peter Toshi, Marcia type stuff. I love it. So
Thank you.
wow.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. So do we have an estimated time period for this album? No pressure, but you know.
That the single itself coming out next few months.
Perfect. Great.
Might be out by my birthday.
Yes.
Trying to push it for that, but you know, again, funds, everything. You know, because we're independent. Yeah, we're independent art company, so you know,
yes,
everything's coming out of our own pockets.
Of course.
Yeah, so we're getting there.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, the next few months it should be out.
Of course.
Next few months we're pushing for, you know?
Yeah. Oh, well, we're definitely looking forward to that. And I'm going to check out the video because I don't think I saw or did I see the video? I don't remember. I need to go watch it.
I think I've actually put a snippet of it on my Instagram, actually. Okay. I think I've got some of it on my Instagram. But yeah, go and check it out on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you do, if there is a slot for me in, you know, that scene where I was in the bed rocking back and forth on my birthday, you know, that I think that'll work well in the video. I'll just,
all right.
If I can lend my magic somehow.
I'll remember that from one of my next videos. Yeah.
Okay. So again, Empress, thank you for sharing the platform with us here. You know, it's no small thing for me. It's definitely a great honor to be in your presence and to, you know, vibe with you in this way. And hopefully we can, we'll be looking forward to other sessions and stuff like that, because I've got stuff that I'm working on since I've been quiet recently. But yes, any closing words for the
I
folks?
I'd just like to thank everybody for their love and support on my journey. Good or bad, if we talk or don't talk now, I still give thanks because they were part of my journey for a reason. Whether for me to learn something or for them to learn something, you know, and I'm just gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. Thank you for everyone that's come online this evening and taken time out to listen to my story.
Yeah,
Really, yeah. I appreciate love every one of you. I really do.
no doubt,
Yeah, and
no
thank
doubt.
you.
Of course,
Thank you most of all because you've brought me on this platform. So I give thanks for that.
the pleasure is all mine. It's my
Thank
pleasurable
you.
duty, as I say. So
Thank you.
until next time, Empress.
Yeah.
All right then, peace.
Yes.
Woo.